Okay, back at you. Out here at nighttime, I had to scam some internet connection because it's basically been out of my place for 2, 3 weeks. Anyway, so this is a linguistics topic area, and again, real name, real photo to post. Any comments on it? Anyway, so what's the topic here? The topic is how to succeed in languages and any endeavor, and also with athletics. I get a lot of mail from people sending me things, and also a lot of talk on a lot of the other people's channels about I am not, getting where I want to get with the language, or they're not getting where they want to get with with their workouts or what they're trying to accomplish. They're not running as fast as they want to. They're not lifting as much as they want to. None of that is happening. So one of the things that that means is that people continue to try to do the same things over and over the same way. There's a lot of people who spend a lot of time talking about the list of languages they want to learn, and yet they never set checkpoints to learn those languages, and they don't do anything differently. So here's one of the faults that occurs in language learning, occurs in all sorts of learning, and also happens in athletics that I know I've seen this from a lot of people all the time, and that is they continue to try to do the same thing over and over again without changing anything and expect different results, or that somehow it will be better results. And the way that you get bigger lifting, the way you get faster is by employing a structure. You're not going to do anything without a structure. You cannot build a house if you don't have a structure. You don't have a plan to build that house. It's not going to work. And so what you have here are a lot of people, some people tell me, well, I've been at the gym, I'm not doing anything, because you don't have a structure and you're not changing what you're doing. And that means in a lot of cases you're going to have to go to a professional, which a lot of cultured amateur does not want to do, but you need to do that because you got to take a cold hard look. Are you not getting anywhere? You've been doing things for 3 to 4 months or longer at the gym, and you're not progressing. You're not getting any better. You're not getting any bigger. You're not getting any stronger. You probably don't have a defined goal, number one. You just got hazy goals. And the same thing with learning languages. These people trying to learn 15 different languages. They want to learn 30, 40, 50, and they haven't implemented a structure for learning even one of those languages, and they don't see themselves. All they do is they're like shooting a shotgun into the nighttime. They're not hitting anything. They're trying to hit too many targets. That's why the analogy with the shotgun, they're not sharp shooting and trying to hit one target at one time and then moving on. There's a lot of analogies to use. I've used it about trying to go up. You can't take 18 different paths to try to get up the mountain at the same time, so you'll get nowhere. You have to dedicate yourself to one path, and then you can switch paths as you get up, going up the mountain, because the trail will become easier by switching, but you can't get up the mountain to begin with by trying 18 different ways at the same time. It won't work. You won't get anywhere. And a lot of people just won't come to the mature realization that doing things in their way is not working. If what you're doing is not working, that means you have to change it. It means you're lacking. I'm giving you free information here that you are lacking a structure. You don't have a plan. You don't have concrete steps. You haven't looked at it in an analytical way, which is what you need to do. And that goes for any endeavor in life. You need to take a cold look at it analytically and see where you're at and see what you're doing and document all that. Now, okay, that's enough of that, but what I want to say in closing is that if you want to get better and you really want to achieve things in languages, you want to really achieve things in athletics, whatever that might be, you will have got to implement a structured, organized plan, or you're not going to achieve anything. Just like you can have a whole bunch of lump of wood and nails and concrete, that's not going to make a house, is it? It's not going to make any sort of building structure, because it's what building structure. You hear that? Structure. You need structure. Anyway, so take that to heart, because that's a big key to the success that most of you are lacking out there. All right, so I'll talk to you again soon.